Welcome to a special episode, Thanksgiving episode of Chatty Caveman. Bri is here.
Hello.
It's going to be a busy week, so we're not doing any football really. So I was actually thinking of trying to record myself making a dish, but that's a little too ridiculous and a little too advanced for me. So I decided not to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to do an F, Marry, Kill for our Thanksgiving dinner.
Right.
So basically, the F, Marry, Kill is a little bit more like that's all you can have that day. So you can't have it before the meal. You can't have it after. Like, these are your supplies for the day. It's like a
Okay, this is
thing.
all you, so this is interesting.
Right. Everyone knows what an F, Marry, Kill is. So we're going to actually start with the pregame, and we're going to go all the way through dessert. You good?
Yeah.
We're starting with snacks. We're going by our family, but your family, so I kind of group some things together. So pregame, what's on the table in front of the TV or the snack area where you're eating? Vegetable crudité, meats, cheeses, and fruits. That's one option.
Okay.
The second one is tortilla, salsa, cheese dips, bean dips, pretzels, chips, popcorn as a grouping.
Okay.
And the third option is hot hors d'oeuvres, pigs in a blanket, and small little puff pastry quiches.
I'll marry those.
So you're going to marry the pigs in
I'll
a
marry
blanket?
those. Fuck the chips, because the chips are probably the only thing I like out of all those things, really, is like a chip with a dip. So I'll fuck them, because the other one, which was
Vegetable crudité with meats and cheeses?
I like meats and cheeses.
Okay.
And so yeah, they're I guess I'll fuck them.
But remember,
No,
here's the
wait.
thing. Here's
What are
the
you
thing.
fucking,
It's
like-
all the one that you really lust after is the initial one that you're like, that's the one I'm going after. The marry one is, okay, I'll have that. I want to make sure I have that every year. And the kill one is just, I'll never see it again.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I'm okay with not seeing like popcorn and like whatever. Those things. That one's definitely the kill. But I don't know about the marry and this is difficult for me.
I'm marrying the chips and all the other stuff because I'm talking about pregame, so football and all that stuff light. Because if I eat all that other crap before my Thanksgiving Day dinner, I'm really not going to eat Thanksgiving dinner. So the hot hors d'oeuvres, I'm killing them. I'm marrying the chips, but I need to have cheese and crackers and all that other stuff and the meats and the little fruits and stuff. I will F the crudité just because I have to have cheese and crackers early in the day.
Okay.
But I actually thought I was going to kill something else, but no. Okay, we're going to move on to the dinner. Soup, which could be pumpkin soup, French onion soup, potato soup,
I mean, this.
an antipasto, or bread.
I mean, you said French onion, but we don't have French onion.
No, well, I have it
So
when
it's
I'm
like-
with other people. So a lot of
Okay,
people have
yeah.
French onion, a lot of people have pumpkin soup, a lot of people have different soups.
Yeah, like if you told me specifically French onion, I'd probably want to have that and bread.
I used to
They're
have
already
French
in
onion soup
there.
almost every Thanksgiving, so that's why I say French onion, and I do have it when I go to my cousin's house every other year. So bread or antipasto, which is like,
Antipasto is meh for me. So I'll guess maybe in. I can't play this game. I
it's
can't
not
play
that
this game.
difficult.
It is for me because I really don't give a shit about any of these. I'm probably
You kill
probably
them
not
all?
gonna.
That's not your
I'm
thing.
probably not gonna be good at this game. You've
Okay.
got a lot of passion for this stuff, and honestly, right now I'm going, whatever.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm killing the bread.
okay,
And I love bread. I'm marrying the antipasto because that's something that I always had. And I'll F the soup because I love certain soups. So if it's good and it's light and it starts my meal, it's easy. Plus, it's not going to fill me up. I'm thinking about the actual Thanksgiving day.
I know
at the end
you've
of the
got
meal.
you've got like okay, this is the reason why I would pick these things, and where I have no reason to pick. I'm like, I like bread, I'll eat that, or I don't really like the salad, but I do sometimes.
Mhm.
So really, I'm not good at this.
Okay.
All right, go on.
Next, turkey, deep fried or regular. I've never had a deep fried turkey. Have you?
No.
I've seen it made. I've never had it. I heard it's delicious. Mashed potatoes or the family traditional casserole.
The whole fucking and marrying thing is just screwing me up. So I'm just gonna go with I like mashed potatoes the most.
Mm-hmm.
What were the other two?
The turkey or
Yeah.
the family casserole.
I don't like casseroles, so I'll take dark meat turkey, and I don't really like turkey.
Okay.
But as long as I'm getting the dark meat, it's fine.
I will kill the turkey. I'll take casserole and I'll take mashed potatoes.
What
Typically,
casserole?
My mom used to make string bean our mom, my mom, not your
Yeah.
mom, my mom.
right.
String bean casserole.
You like that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it actually
I
was good.
never touch it. So yeah,
Mhm, right.
cannot
It's just
stand
funny
it.
because we had this argument last year at my cousin's house, 2 years ago. I'm sorry, my cousin's house. And the table was covered with all these dishes. And at the end of the night, 2 spoonfuls out of this dish, 2 spoonfuls out of that dish. And there's 20 dishes for a dozen people, and nobody eats these dishes except for one person has this little thing and one person has that little thing. So if they took a vote, so we were actually sitting there taking a vote, and it was like, no, you can't. That's my favorite thing. So you make it and bring a portion, because one person who's making dinner is making 20 dishes to satisfy 12 different meals for 12 different people. That's what I'm saying. So which ones are the ones that should be on the table, and which ones are, it's okay. I can make that any time of the year by myself. I don't have to have it on the Thanksgiving table for these other people. That's what this game really is about. This is how it originally started for me. Next, sweet potato dish, which could be a sweet potato casserole or baked sweet potatoes, candied yams, or stuffing.
Okay.
Which one do you kill?
Sweet potatoes are candied yams to me.
No, they're different.
Okay.
I didn't know they were different, but they are.
All right. So what do we have? What do we have every year?
Candied yams.
Okay. So I'll take the candied yams.
This is getting to you.
Yeah. Sorry. I don't, because now I'm going, what did you say again? Like, yeah, like I can't
Sweet potato
concentrate.
dish.
A sweet potato dish, and so I'll do
Like
the
a sweet potato casserole. It has like crumbs on it. Sometimes a lot of people make a sweet potato dish now.
Okay, stuffing and candied yams, and yeah, I still don't know who I want to fuck or marry.
Okay.
So,
Who would you kill?
if I'm the one that's left over?
Okay. Here's three that aren't that popular, so this is going to be fantastic for you.
I'm sure.
Turnips, Brussels sprouts, or creamed onions.
Creamed onions can go to hell, and then Brussels sprouts are almost behind them unless they're done really well.
Mm-hmm.
Turnips, and I've only just started liking turnips like 2 years ago.
So that's something that you like on the table then.
Yeah. Okay.
I would go with turnips and onions, and I would kill the Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, I just talked about how much I hate the onions yesterday.
And I just talked about it with my mother, our mother yesterday, and I said, and nobody else ever makes these things, but I miss it because I haven't seen it on the table in years. Next grouping, glazed carrots, mushrooms, or creamed spinach or sauteed spinach.
I want them to be stuffed mushrooms, but they're not. They're just regular mushrooms. I'll take regular mushrooms and and spinach. I like regular spinach.
I'll take the glazed carrots and the mushrooms, no spinach. The next dish, a corn dish or corn on the cob, string beans or asparagus.
String beans, I don't. They're my least favorite. So out of I guess I'll fuck asparagus. The other one is the other one.
Okay, just say your favorite and the one you'd eliminate. How's that? And then one in the middle you'd marry, because they get the least respect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do they?
I mean,
when you're fucking something you're marrying, that's really throwing me off because it's so much easier with a person. I would fuck this person because I wouldn't marry them. But when you're doing it with food, that's what's throwing me off. Because when you marry something, you're like, I want it every day. Like, I love mashed potatoes. I would marry mashed potatoes. But in this game, it seems like I should fuck them. And that's where it's...
Marrying mashed potatoes at the table means every year, no matter what, I'm married to that. It's there.
Yes, I want to marry
what
mashed
I'd like to
potatoes.
see, what I lust after at the table and hope it's there, is the next level.
And I guess some of these categories don't have those things for me. But yeah,
I just tried to group meats,
No.
vegetables, and
Good.
appetizers.
No, it's fun. I'm thrown off by it. That's
Okay, the next one, gravy, cranberry sauce, or alcoholic beverage.
all.
Meal and day. That's the starting early at the game. What is available to you.
So what was it
Gravy?
besides cranberry? Gravy? See, it's the thing. Gravy, I can go without gravy all day, but I also don't care about a beer. I'm probably more likely to want to have gravy than I am to want to drink alcohol on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
So,
And
but
cranberry sauce, though?
and and only the fake stuff. The cranberry sauce I want to have with the meal because I
Right.
love all the condiments. So that's probably what I would marry because every year I want that.
Okay, and I'm going by what your traditional meal is. So anybody who's actually listening, it's their traditional meal. This is the list based on
Yeah.
theirs, like what their mom put out of the table and they're used to, or what grandma made specifically. I mean, maybe she grew her own cranberries and made her own jams.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's what I mean. So for me, I'd kill the gravy. Alcohol, maybe a glass of wine or something, or a beer. While watching the game would be beer. And cranberry sauce, I have it sometimes, not a lot, just a little to taste it, but I do enjoy it.
It mixes great with everything else, but I don't really like it on its own.
Dessert, because the meal is over. By the way, I will say this. Almost every single thing was on my Thanksgiving table 2 years ago. That's why I wrote them all out. That's a lot of food We
Yeah.
can eliminate some of these things. So now we're on dessert. Brownie,
Okay.
chocolate, like just pieces of chocolate, or cookies. Now, non-specific because everybody makes different cookies. Everybody makes different holiday brownies, Thanksgiving brownies. And
For that holiday,
it's
I
right
don't-
after dinner.
I guess I can kill cookies, and then out of those two other choices, I guess I'd marry, what the hell is it? There's the brownie
Chocolate
and then
and
there's
brownie.
chocolate. I'd
Like little chocolate
I'd
bars
fuck
or
the
after dinner chocolate.
I'd have the chocolate, I guess, because I want to marry a brownie. I guess because having a good gooey brownie every year is always
Yes.
good. I don't eat brownies a lot, so
Right. Yeah. So usually, typically, people try to pull out their best on Thanksgiving.
yeah.
This is
like
the recipe
good
I save for
ones.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
So really
I
good
don't want
ones.
those shitty little Debbie freaking brownies.
No. I'm talking about like a brownie that's made.
I'm gonna marry like
By
a really
somebody.
good brownie.
Okay. The last category. If it's pie, some people, this is a big pie season, Thanksgiving pie season. So I'm giving you two in each category because they're similar. So it's sweet potato or pumpkin pie,
Right.
key lime or a lemon meringue,
Okay.
or a pecan pie or a mud pie. So you have
Okay.
sweet potato pumpkin,
Yeah.
key lime lemon, pecan mud pie.
The key lime lemon, I'd probably say throw them away
Okay.
out of because I mean, sure they could be great, but I really don't care.
Mm-hmm.
There was the mud pie that went with the
Pecan pie and the mud pie. Which
Uh,
is your favorite is basically what it is.
you know
now.
what? Pumpkin and sweet potato is probably up there, so they'd be the ones I'd marry.
Have you had good sweet potato?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. I've only
I
had
mean,
a good
I
sweet potato
think-
once.
I don't know.
Right.
I mean, I've had a few.
I mean, if you
and
enjoyed
there
it,
was
then
like,
yes.
and there was one that was supposed to be good, and I was like delicious, but I mean, they're all pretty similar to pumpkin.
I don't know. I think Thanksgiving dinner, if I can have a lemon meringue or a key lime pie, it changes everything, the taste of my mouth. That's what I'm thinking about. So I actually think I'd F that one.
Okay.
And I always look forward to pecan pie. So I think I'd actually be killing. I know I don't believe I'm saying it, killing pumpkin or sweet potato pie because it just comes with Thanksgiving. You assume it.
Yeah. It's the only time of year I have it.
Right. So that's like, oh, I'm looking forward to it. But when I look at the list, I'm like, I don't really eat it. Even when it's on the table, I look at it and go, oh, yeah, but look at this. Look at this. So,
Oh yeah, I always
and
eat it.
desserts are ridiculous in our house. It's
Ye-
just way too much.
Yeah.
It's almost more than the meal.
Actually, I was in a bagel place and that has really good pastries, and I got a piece of pumpkin pie like last week, and it was fucking delicious. It was just pumpkin
In town?
pie.
Is
Yeah.
The one, is the
I
one by
mean,
the office?
I really wanted, but I just really wanted a pie, and I thought I was really hungry, so.
Well, Thanksgiving Day, there are 3 games. I'm just going to say who I'm rooting for because that's it, because we're not going to have a show that week. So the Bears are at the Lions. I'm rooting for the Lions. Please, please, the Lions all day because it'll ruin my
Mhm.
Thanksgiving before the meal. The Giants are at the Cowboys.
Giants.
I actually think the Cowboys are going to win, but I don't think DeVito can do it.
Oh, let's go, DeVito. I'm going for them.
And the third game, now that they have a third game, the night game, is the Dolphins at the Packers. I think that the Packers should take it at night in Green Bay because it's going to be too cold for those boys in Miami. And then there is a Friday game, which is rare. It's on Netflix. It's the Raiders at the Chiefs. If I ever wanted the Raiders to win a game, it would be right now, but they're not going to. The Chiefs are going to take it on Friday.
Yeah.
But that's it for our Thanksgiving little special. I will say this. Happy Thanksgiving. Remember those who didn't make it to this year. Leave a space for them at the table. Invite somebody. And if you don't get along with anybody at the table, try and be nice to them for one day because they probably don't get along with you either. All right. That's it.